Y'all better give me credit. I'm doing the best I can do. Walked in the door, washed my hands, started working on some lunch. And it ain't right, y'all. I thought I was taking out hamburger meat. I had prepared in my mind to have a hamburger and french fries. Homemade hamburger and homemade french fries for my lunch today. Ain't happening. Why, Ms.V? Because I took out the meat last night. I cleaned up the kitchen and thought that it was hamburger meat because I didn't mark it. And I think it's I'm not even sure what it is, y'all. It's either chopstick or veal. I don't know. But it's gonna get in this gravy. You know, I just grilled it on the grill over there, the meat. Can you see what I'm saying? And now I'm fixing to put it off in this gravy right here that I just made. And whatever it come out to be, that's what it's gonna be. Okay? It ain't gonna be the lunch I thought I was gonna eat, but it's gonna be lunch. Okay. It's better than being hungry. It's better than stopping eating fast food. So that's what we got going on today. I'm gonna turn this grill off. I was like, okay, where do you go from here? Where do you go from here, Lord? You just make the best of a bad situation. Okay, let's put up this waffle line from last night. It's already cleaned up. And I can put it up. Hold on. I'm gonna speak to y'all. I'm doing the best I can. I'm coming out here. I got my rice already cooked in there. I got some broccoli on the top of that. So I'm going to have some rice and gravy and broccoli and whatever meat this is. I don't know, with some gravy. Okay, that's what's going to be lunch. And in the meantime, I'm trying to finish cleaning up my kitchen. Hold on, let me turn this around. Okay, and talk to y'all for a few minutes. That ain't gonna work. Okay, go over here. What's up, Elaine? Hey, how you doing this morning, Elaine? Ms.V in the kitchen this morning trying to feed her face. She was a little hungry after last night because I didn't eat any more food. I ate what I ate while I was on the live last night. Get over here, turn yourself around. And that's all that I had. So now that it's almost 20 minutes to 11 Central Standard Time, I'm getting hungry now. And I can't do like I did yesterday, go all the way to this evening. I won't make it. So I said, whatever this is, I'm not going to be disappointed. I must have liked it. I bought it to put up there. I'm going to eat it. Well, we're going to go down just like that. I didn't intend to eat that heavy and go back to work. So I just want to eat as much. Drink me some water and be full, fat, and happy. How about that? Hey, Tajisti. I probably missed somebody. I miss Miss Charlene. Hold up. Let me go back up. Hey, Myra. Hey, Sandra. Good morning to y'all. Who else up in here? Blessings to you and all the Thankful Thursday people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank y'all for the hearts and the roses. You're good, Elaine. That's good. I'm glad. Okay. Hey, Miss Charlene, you ringing that bell. Y'all saw it this morning. Let's just come on in the room and let's just talk. Whatever y'all want to talk about today. Some y'all need to tell me. Tell me. I don't know. That's where we're going with this, okay? Made a cake the other night with some almond milk. Don't ever, Ms.V, do that again. I did not like it. I had never tasted almond milk before. What got into me and made me want to try making the cake with the almond milk? I don't know, but I won't do it again. I did not like it. It changed the whole texture of the cake, okay? So I took it to the schoolhouse and I let them eat it up, talk about it, throw it away. I didn't care. They all said it tastes good to them. It didn't, the texture wasn't right. I didn't like nothing about it. I'm just gonna be honest. Okay, that would be something I would have to experiment with for a while to get it right. Using almond milk. Yep. Hold on, y'all. Get this counter cleaned up, and then we're gonna talk about it. Okay. Washing dishes. I'm doing a whole lot of stuff here this morning. My domestic chores. Because if I don't get them done now, I got to do them this evening. So it's going to be on one live or the other. So it might as well be on the morning live. Okay. Ain't been going to say, I can't win, Myra. I gotta know what kind of meat I'm eating before. Myra, I get so sick of you. I don't have to know all of that. If I bought the meat out of the counter, apparently I like the meat. I wouldn't have bought it. Okay. See, we think different, Myra. So the meat is down. It has to be cooked, Myra. Are you going to throw the meat away? So that makes sense to me. Now, it may not make sense to nobody else. But I'm not going to buy a cut of meat, first of all, that I don't like. And I don't have to know what kind of meat it is to eat it. Meat is meat if I brought it home in the first place. So it's going to either be, it's not chopped steak. I can just about say that. Unless it's steak that they just already tenderized, I don't know. Okay? But it'll be fine. I'll be fine with it. But if that's your thing, Myra, then that's your thing. We different, okay? I think almond milk is watered down to me. I never drank it, Charlene. That was the milk that I got for Tasha. And she was supposed to come over and get the milk, and she never showed up. So I got stuck with it because Miss Margaret had gone out and bought almond milk, and she drinks it every day. She loves almond milk. I ain't never got into it, so I wasn't getting ready to experiment with something I didn't know. Just drinking it, but I probably should have tasted it, but I'm not that big on milk, period. And for years I was lactose intolerant and I didn't drink milk, so I'm just trying to get into it now. You don't like almond milk? My daughter loves it. Yeah, I think it's one of those things where you either like it or you don't like it. One thing I've noticed is it lasts a lot longer than regular milk or skim milk or any kind of homogenized milk. That milk, it's been around almost 3 weeks and still not spoiled. So I guess the almonds last longer than the cow's milk. Charlene say, Ms.V, you and Myra took me, and Myra coming here with all that crazy stuff in my chat. It's like she's my little girl, and I'm trying to teach my little girl how to eat like a grown person would eat by now at this age. And I know I cannot deal with that. So I just kind of like, I read it, I see it. Sometimes I just skim right over because it ain't gonna make a lick of sense to me. But you gotta love her. Okay, let her say what she say, let her do what she do. And at this stage in the game, she ain't fixing to change. You like oat milk? I've never tried it, Tajisti. Can't tell you nothing about it. Like I say, for almost 20 years, I could not handle milk, period. I went from drinking milk to not being able to drink milk to being able to drink milk again. And now that I've done without it so long, I just cook with it. I don't really drink milk. Every now and then I might eat cereal and drink the milk. But other than that, I'm skipping over Myra because I don't know what she's saying. Miss Carper say, love oat milk. Okay. Whole milk, raw milk, it all depends on the brand. If it's organic. Okay, so you like organic, Miss Carpenter. And it's a very big difference in the organic foods and the other foods that they've taken and pasteurized and all that. I don't like water unless it's spring water. I have this thing about just drinking water. I know we need to drink water, but to run out there and just get cases of that purified water, they took everything out of the water. What's the purpose of me drinking it other than to keep my body hydrated? Ain't nothing in it. Everything gone. So give me spring water. That's my preference on water. Okay. You like the way we interact? Me and Myra been at this ever since she been over here. Miss Carpenter say Myra is critical, straight tells you like it is. She don't hold back one bit. So Ms.V, you froze a bunch of meat you bought. I did, because it was bought in the big packs, and I can only eat, a small amount at a time. So why freeze all the meat and then you got to take it out and you got to cook it all at one time. When I come home, since it's just me now, everything is like 1 or 2. And then that's how I put it up. But where I messed up, and I think I was out here on live when I was putting that meat up and didn't stop and mark that meat. And it looked like hamburger, but it's not. Okay. You look at a time, don't skip over my comments. Girl, you ain't finna come in here and pluck my nerves. You got to remember, I've been on a bus with special needs kids all morning. I don't need a special need niece coming in my chat after I done dealt with, how many? Probably about 30 of them. I think really it's 36 of them now. From 525, that ain't right. 5:35 up until almost 9:15, and then you think I'm gonna come out here and deal with you? I ain't. Not today. Maybe on the weekend. You like Avion water? Okay. Look at her in here laughing. She just come over here to mess with me anytime she can. Sometimes I let her. Sometimes I just have to cut her down. Cut her ankles off so she can't walk no more. Miss Carpenter Ms.V is 2. I'm surprised that we clicked. Hey, she just took to me. I really didn't know Myra that well. I had been seeing her in chats, and when we used to both be over there with Miss Yolanda, we speak and stuff like that. But she just, and that's the way people are with me. They either like me or they don't. Like, it ain't too much in between. I kind of like her. I kind of don't like her. You either, because I'm kind of straightforward too. Okay. I'm not raw and uncut and all of that, but I'm to the point. And I'm not going to argue back and forth with you. She know that about me. That's how we get along. She knows exactly how far she can push without backing off. And she'll say little things in the chat every now and then, and she know. I got this funny way of expressing myself with my eyes and my facial features where okay, okay. She can read it. She knows, okay? Spring water is the best for us. Thank you, Miss Carpenter. I needed to know that. Look at her, Thomas. Charlene, I'm special needs. Okay, well, classify yourself with my children then. Okay, I don't care what you do at this point. I just want to get me something to eat, talk to y'all, and I'm not sure what I need. I need to go to Tasha's, but I haven't even called her to see if she's at home so she can send that cell phone back and she can finish these insurance papers with me. But that might be another special need, so I might not need to do that right now. Just get through this day, okay? Because it's already been a long day. I didn't get home until almost 10 when I normally try to get home by 9:30, but we had work we had to do, paperwork. For the special needs kids, they get funding, government funding for those kids that ride on that bus, and the paperwork needed to be done because it needs to be turned in by Friday. So we did half the day, and we got this evening and tomorrow to get the other half done. Okay. And y'all too funny. Yeah, you got to have somebody in the chat that, you can go back and forth with until you get tired of them. And Myra know what I'd have had enough of her. Then she started calling. And sometimes I see it and I'm like, I ain't got time to be bothered with no Myra. I got things to do now. She don't want to talk about nothing, no way. She just want to see what I'm doing, where I'm at, whatever's going on in my life. I ain't got time for all that. Let's see, Ms.V, did anyone hear from I think her name was Living Purpose. I haven't yet. The surgery should have taken place yesterday. Is that right, y'all? The lady that needed a kidney. Oh, you talking about holistic needed a kidney. I'm not sure what Living Purpose surgery was because she never said, and I didn't ask because she would have, if she wanted us to know, I think she would have said something. But no, I haven't heard from holistic or Living Purpose. Neither one. Thank you, Charlene, for praying for them. I've been calling out their names every night also. Hopefully one of them will come into the chat sometime today or tomorrow and let us know how they came through. Hey, G-Man, bro. I look like a bro to you? Okay, stay in here. Let me see how long you're going to last. Don't come in here asking questions outside of do you love Israel? I've never lived in Israel. I don't know too much about it other than what I've read. So I can't say I love it or don't love it. Okay, G-Man? And that's kind of personal to come out here and ask somebody that in the chat. For what? For me to say no and then you come for me, or me to say yes and you don't like it? No, don't do that. Come on in and let's talk about something else, okay? I hear you, Myra. She's one of a kind. Hey, Ada, Ms.V, I pray that y'all would consider my comments yesterday. I want to be of service. Much love. Godspeed. Now, you know, yesterday was yesterday, Ada. And Ms.V do a lot of things within a 24-hour period. I already did 5 hours worth of work already. Okay, today. And home, taking care of personal business, out here talking to y'all, and then going back this evening probably for another 4 hours. And you want me to remember yesterday. See, y'all put too much pressure on a person. I don't consider. Okay, thank you for the view, G-Man. You gone. Myra says enough for you, okay? Wait a minute. I don't know where I was. Now y'all got me gone. Elaine, what is you laughing at? Y'all too funny. Ms.V reminds me of my mom and my aunt. Oh, so that's how you give me a hard time. You give them a hard time like you give me a hard time, Myra. Pray for the people. Ms.V, did anyone hear from? Okay, I read all that. She's a one of a kind. I have to agree with that, Elaine. And back to Ada, that's where I was. About the comments yesterday, baby, I don't remember what the comments was yesterday because I come on YouTube, I talk on YouTube. When I'm done with YouTube, I click it off. I don't think about YouTube or go back into YouTube again until maybe an hour sometimes before it's time for me to come back on. Because I can't, I work and I do other things. So I just can't keep YouTube all day. Like when I was home all day, I could do that. I could just stay on YouTube all day long, go from channel to channel. My life is not like that. It's totally a different life. But much love to you and Godspeed love to you also, Ada. Ms.V, freeze the water. It tastes better. I always freeze my water. Okay. The water that I take every day, I take 2 bottles of work in the morning, 2 bottles of work in the evening. I take it out the freezer and I put it in my little canvas thing because it stays cold. And by the time I get ready to drink it, it's ice in the water. Because where am I going to get ice from? I don't have time to go back to the building and get ice. And then that's making me carry an extra cup. So you have to think about, it's so much you have to think about when you away from a designated place where all the conveniences are there. So I do that, Myra. Yes, ma'am. Ms.V, you work 5:25 to 9:30 in the morning. And then we go back at 1:35. And we usually pull back in after we've dropped off the last child somewhere a little after 5. Yeah, so we riding all evening long. And you never know how long it's going to take because of the road construction. There's all kind of traffic out there right now coming up to the holidays. It's just, it's different right now. Maybe after the first of the year, it'll settle down. Some of the road construction will be over and we'll be moving, more in a normal pattern. Right now, we having a reroute around the city because this road is torn up. They putting this lane in. There's potholes over here they fixing. So lots going on out there. You just got to be careful right now. Then you go back I go back at 1:35. The bus driver and the monitor clock in at the same time. All special needs buses are required a monitor by state law. Okay, so we clock in at the same time. I don't remember either, Ms.V. Not sure what she said. I don't. I really don't. She's welcome to put it back into the chat. She came in 2 days and she was talking, but I know something was about a Jubilee family or something like that one day, but that's about all I can recall. Happy Thursday to you, Auntie. Who is that? Annette? Dang, that's a full day. Yep, it was supposed to be 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours in the evening, but it's nothing like that. What I've learned about bus transportation is that they can't keep employees because you have to adjust your schedule and your mind. It's you sign on 6 hours, guaranteed those 6 hours. They don't tell you nothing about what's going to happen, all the paperwork that's involved for the state. And it was different. Y'all got to remember, when I started, I was just a monitor, so I was going to the different buses. I didn't particularly like that because you got different children on different buses every day, different driver, a different direction you going every day. I wanted something more stable where I know I'm getting on the bus with Miss Diane every day now. I know the kids on the bus. I've learned their personalities. I know their special needs. I know what I'm dealing with. You don't know what you're dealing with when you hopping in, and then you got to run around and find that bus. And a lot of times the bus drivers are not cordial at all. They'll leave you. You running, and then all of a sudden the bus is going out the gate. Then you got to walk all the way back over there. That was too much for me. I was like, if I got to do all this, then this ain't the job for me. I'll find me something else to do because it's not going to work. But it's the minute I walked in there and I talked to him and I asked him if there, was an opening, could I have it? It fell right in place. 2 days later, Miss Diane had been out with a shoulder surgery. She came back to work after being gone from the whole month of August when we started through September. I think she came back sometime in September, and it fell right into place. She had to have a monitor. Her monitor was out. Okay, so that was the job for me. Ms.V, I watched Jeezy interview with Neil Long about his life challenges. Oh, really? Now I know Neil Long. I have no idea who Jeezy is. I've seen the name out here on YouTube. Okay. That's another couple that it ain't nothing nice. The Jam Jam and Myra, they something else too. When Myra's missing, Jam Jam is looking for her. When Jam Jam decides she want to go in the bushes, Myra's hollering, come out the bushes. I got some characters over here, for real, for real. And it's funny how I haven't been out here a year, but the chat changes. It never remains the same. You got some people that's been in here since day one. They diehards. They ain't going nowhere. Whenever I pop on, they own, or they gonna tell me they caught the replay or whatever. But you got some that have come in, stayed a while, moved on. You try to get to know who they are, and they may leave for a while and then they may come back. So I really don't know how long it takes to get a real stable channel, but I'm good with this because I'm meeting new people all the time and I never get bored that way. Yep. So what about them? Are they married, Elaine, Jeezy, and Neil Long? Because I haven't been keeping up with them. Myra said it's going fast. It's almost Friday already. Good. Then that means we got one more week and we got a week off. That's great. It's about time for me to have a little break now. Because I got things planned. I want to do that whole week. I want to study that first chapter real good. Go take that chapter because I didn't realize there was so many parts to the CDL. It's a lot for a bus. And it's different from a bus to an 18-wheeler. Those CDLs that you're going to get, the testing is all different. because what you driving is all different. So that's what I want to do over the holidays. Just kind of chill out in the house, start working on some of my projects, study. When I get tired of studying, then go to my projects. When I get tired of that, cook me something to eat. And I'm not interested in going out of town this year. I don't want to do none of that. I just want to chill. Almond milk is okay with cereal. I wouldn't try cooking or baking. Well, I did, and that I baked the cake with it. I ain't doing it no more, and I suggest you don't do it. The whole texture was airy, like it wasn't as moist as the regular milk cake. What else did I see? It was like it wasn't sweet, like it took the sweetness out of it. So it was more like eating bread. I said, I can't with this. I done messed up my eggs, and I may as well throw all this in the trash. That first piece, I thought it was gonna be so good, and when I cut into it and I looked at the texture, I said, this ain't gonna be right, and it wasn't. They can change. Wait a minute, let me go back up here. Hey, what's up, Carla? Can Ms.V see me? I see you, Carla. I sure can. Hey, what's happening? Miss Carpenter says, Ms.V, just so you're aware, a lot of the folks you think have left after staying a while are still here. They can change their name or stay in the bushes, and it really doesn't matter to me. Miss Carpenter, that's one of the least things I worry about is who stay and who go, because people gonna do what they want to do. Okay, I'm not the drama channel that comes out here with the cussing and the fussing and the hell raising every day and talking about this one time. So I'm never gonna keep those people for a long period of time, because that's what they're looking for. And that's why it's good that you have different kind of content creators out here. Yeah, I like to laugh, I like to talk, I like to come out here and cut a rug, but I can't do that every day. And I'm definitely not coming out here talking about nobody every day. That's too time consuming. It's too much energy, and I ain't got time to watch all that to see what you said about me so I can go back and say something about you. No, get away from me with that. Let's see. I've been here 10 plus months and never said nothing as long as the discussion was about Callie, because them folks are criminals. I ain't had time to watch her at all, Miss Carpenter. You know, the only reason I did commentary about her and anybody else, they had to say something or done something to me. And I told y'all, I never did nothing to that woman. When her son passed, I sent her a big donation for flowers, called her up, asked her what she wanted. That's what she said she wanted. Sent it to her. Next thing I know, she over there dog tracked. I mean, just dogging me up and down YouTube road like she really knew me and she really knew something about me. And I'm like, is this the woman I sent the money for the flowers? You know, you over there, you mad at Chrissy. I'm over there on Chrissy's channel as her co-host. So you come for me too? She ain't the only one. We'll talk about that. One day it'll come. I'm going to show y'all a whole lot of receipts and you're going to be shocked to death. Now's not the time because they under enough stress right now. Carla, I see you, and Ms.V probably can sometimes the comments skip. I don't know what you're saying, Myra. I only drink almond milk with fruit smoothies. Now, I probably would be good. And now I was thinking like one day I might try it with almond milk and yogurt and put the fruit in there and make a smoothie. That might be okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me check this meat. Hold your horses. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm doing good. Hold on, I gotta move around. Okay. See, I ain't doing too bad. And it look pretty good to me. Yeah. When I get off the live, I'll be able to tell y'all. Whew. Okay. Where am I? Myra, Carla, I see you, Ms.V, probably can sometime. Okay, I read that. Okay, I don't know what that is. I prefer spring water too. I need to drink more water than I do. I do too, Annette. And I try to remember while I'm sitting back there on that bus to drink the water. They did not come and take. See, I have a lot of things popping up and a lot of things I have to do. Other than sit out here on YouTube worrying about somebody else's life. I got my own life. I made the cake the other day, and I'm sorry, y'all. I got the phone. I'm trying to hold it and move around. And now the light will not go off on the oven. And I put in a work order for it, and the light has been burning since Sunday. So I'm gonna have to go stop in there before I leave and tell them they need to come turn this light off. And here. I matched everything up there. You see that light is on? Close the door. Light's still on. I've been up here on top of this thing. It don't have nothing up here. This the light right here. If I mash it right there, light's still on. Okay, so I don't know. But what happened is I cleaned the oven Sunday night. And you know, it takes hours to clean the oven when you self-cleaning it. And then the next thing I know, the light came on and it wouldn't go off. So when I realized I didn't know how to turn it off, I pushed the only light that's up there. I put in a work order, and people, when I went in there, they act like it was no big deal. But I'm gonna screw the light, run up my bill with that light on all day and all night, and I don't need it. Yep. Okay, no, he's married to Jeannie Mia from the show The Real, but he has filed for a divorce. He's a rapper. Oh, okay, Elaine. No, I'm not keeping up with them. Thank you for the information, because I didn't know who he was. I don't like all that drama. People have enough drama in real life. Exactly. And I don't have time to keep up with it. Like I said, the only reason I did any kind of commentary on Callie is because she came out here with her bull about me. She had never said nothing about me. It just took the money and came back and said, "Thank you, ma'am." Because she didn't really know me. I didn't really know her. She was out here on social media. I was out here on social media at the time with her son at his demise. And I've just been a nice person that I am. This woman ain't said thank you to this day. Then jumping up on platforms back in the day talking about she was raised better than that and she was sorry, and then turned around and did the same thing and then started off in the sister circle. Later, I don't play them kind of game. That's childish stuff to me. You know, just move on. And don't ever look for nothing else. That's the way I look for it. And then Coco, you know, he had been over there and I tried to help him. You coming out of prison and stuff, and you ain't got a pot to pee in or a back door to throw it out of. And then all of a sudden you gonna team up with Calvin. You don't lose your mind. Because really, he could have been farther along, way farther, if he had just listened. That's all he had to do. He had people over there was really trying to help him. And no, he wanted to go with the commentary about Teresa and her children, her grandma and all this, because he saw where it was making money. But I always say, nothing lasts forever. I don't give a damn what. Now look at all the money you made. Look what you're making now, and look what you got now. And now you don't want to team up with the people at all. See how this is social media. And that's what happens when you get off in the folks' business and you don't know nothing about them, and you want to just come for them, and you don't have no clue who they are, where they from. You only know them out here on social media. You don't know nothing about their past life, the history of their life, and nothing else. Once I find out who you are, I'm done. You ain't got to never worry about me coming back. No, I'm going to be nice to you for as long as you be nice to me. Once you show me who you are and you ain't a nice person, I don't got time for you. There's other nice people out there, people who appreciate what you've done for them and how you've helped them or whatever. Because they ain't have to do nothing. And then I can't stand ungrateful people. And people who go and team up with other folks because they popular at this time. Okay, what's gonna happen when they not so popular? You're not gonna be so popular either. Do your own thing. You ain't gotta worry about that. Yep. Okay, let's see. I believe people so silent due to something going on within themselves. It's a lot's going on out here on social media too with folks. They've gotten into these virtual wars and a lot of them have gone way too far. And they don't know how to back out. They don't know how to quit. They don't know how to turn. Some people have been fighting ever since the day they stepped out here, and they're going to continue to fight because they don't have a choice now. You've built your audience around fighting out here every day with somebody. So that's what people expect. That would get on my nerves. And I just couldn't do that. And it would get very boring to me. That's who I am. Yeah, I like variety. And one day do this, one day do that. Worry about the numbers. Don't worry about the people. Grow. Because one thing I've noticed is there ain't stopped no growth over here. No. It might stop the number of people who come into the shadow, the number of people who decide to stay in the bushes, or maybe they scared to come out because they scared of this content creator because this one will call them out and all that. Man, if you that weak and somebody running your life to that degree, you probably shouldn't even be on social media. Seriously. Because it can be dangerously stupid at times. Yeah. But I'm just glad I have other means of income and I don't have to just depend on this. And it's like anything else in my life at this point. When I'm tired of it, I'm tired of it. If I want to stay, I stay. If I want to leave, I leave. It's just that simple. Right now, it's not troubling me, so I do what I do. Okay, I pray and hope we all take care of our well-beings, and it's okay to say I'm not okay. Exactly. It's okay to do anything, really. It's how you say it and how you do it. To just, what is that? My meat. I told you I don't know what kind it is. What I'm cooking, meat, gravy. I got rice in the rice cooking, some broccoli and a steamer on top of it. That's going to be lunch. Oh my God, that rooster makes me, what? What rooster? To just, you come in here with some crazy stuff. Charlene is laughing at you. Hey, Victoria Houston, how you doing? Hey, Ms.V, I'm a new member and I like your conversations. Thank you, Victoria. It's always going to be conversations for somebody. That's why I say you have different content creators because everybody's different. And some people live day to day. They just want to hear about somebody else's life and how you dog them and how you drag them. There are other people out here like Justice. Okay. I was talking about her last night. She's into the legality. So you might want to go over there and you might hear what the true law is. Okay. Because this lady studies and she knows. And then you might want to go to the cooking channels. I like to go over there with Miss Lena over on the cooking channels and learn something new. That lady been cooking a long time. She know what she doing. The channels I really don't care for to watch every day is the ones that do the same thing every day. I just can't watch them. I already predicted. I know what you're going to do. Hey, Miss Wilma, how you doing? You work, Miss Wilma? Hey, Angel, how are you? Loving Me Tracy is in the building. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate that. The issue is they contacting folks' real life situation, messing with it. That's not good. Okay. Who are you to be? And what does that do for you? I can't, as a content creator, think that I even want to know where y'all work or where you live. I don't care nothing about none of that. Wherever you work and wherever you live, that's your business. I'm not nosy like that. What is it gonna do for me? And why are you you so bitter with your life? Or your life is so out of control that you got to mess up somebody else's life too? Leave people alone. Stalking them, hacking them to find out their real name. I put my real name out here from day one, okay? And anything else. And if you choose to want to go into it and find out anything, you had that opportunity. I've been out here forever. You ain't found nothing. I told you wasn't gonna find nothing but wasting your time. But why would you want to do that anyway? Why would you want to bring out the ugly stuff about people? Ain't nothing good you can say about them. Nothing at all. Just leave them alone. It's like Callie. I don't come out here and talk about that woman. I don't watch it for one thing, and then I done said about everything I need to say to her and about her. So I just let well enough alone. Let those who want to go back and forth, because all y'all doing is making each other money. That's what y'all doing. People running from this channel to that channel so they can hear what you said. Then they can run over there and they running her views up too to see what she gonna say. And then the whole day done passed, you ain't got nothing accomplished because you've been sitting on YouTube listening about somebody else's life all day long. Teach his own. And I really don't like when they pick on children. Now, you know that I am. I'm an advocate for children now, Charlene. Leave the children alone. Y'all go after each other, dig in each other's throat, go up each other's butt. I don't care, but leave the children out of it. And then innocent little babies out here being drugged up and down the road. Ooh, I can't with these people. Hey, Miss Woman, you're working and listening. I figured you were at work. They know how to get in your YouTube account to get into your information. They ain't got to get into mine. All they got to do is ask me, what you looking for? Huh? How is that going to help you? What is it going to do for you? So what if you find something negative about somebody's life? I guarantee you got something in there too. And then they'll get into each other's business. And then the next thing you know, they hooked all up together. So I can't. I just, like I say, I got too much going on in my life, my own life. Not worry about that. If you stay busy in your own world, you're going to look back and you're going to say, dog, was that worth the little bit of money I made out there? My whole life is messed up. And it'll be too late then. Call your job, call your family. That wouldn't be a good idea to call mine. Nope. All just for a chat day in. That's cyber criminals today. It is. And it's a sad, kind of sick situation. Who has time to do all that? Where do you get that many hours in a day? You could be at the dentist. You could be washing a car. You could be cleaning up. You could be visiting with a friend. You could be out having dinner. You could be doing so many other things that will be beneficial to you. I don't get it. That's why I watch what I say, because I don't want to argue with anyone I don't know. This is Jam Jam. They need to leave the subscribers alone. This is some new stuff that just started. Nobody attacked no subscribers 2 years ago. This is the new content creators. This is their world. This is how they do it. And it's more bullying than we don't have that here, but I am always watching who is in the chat. Yeah, and I do too, because you notice I'll say, welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. That's a person I ain't never seen over here before, okay? And I'm looking at their comments, and I know just about how long they're going to last from the time they hit the door until they out of the door. But if they come in here, they don't speak to nobody. They don't say anything nice, like I've been watching you for a while from the bushes, or I really been listening to your content. I really think it's cool over here. It's laid back over here. Everybody getting along over here. They ain't going to be in here long. No. And that's why I say best to leave now and don't come back. We don't have that here, but I am always watching who I'm in the chat with. And you need to be careful in a lot of these chats what you're saying, because what I've seen also is subscribers have not clicked together from channel to channel. Where you see one, you'll see that whole click in there. And then they'll leave that channel. Next time somebody pop on that's saying the same drama that the last one said, they'll all be over there together. And you're kind of an outsider because they don't really get to know you. So it might be best you stay in the bushes if you want to watch. I dropped that hint to one of my subscribers the other day. You cannot come into channels these days and just say what's on your mind. You may think it, but it might be best if you just think it and not say it, because they're screenshotting everything you say now, and then they run to that channel and they're calling you out. But some of them people in them same channels are worse or have been worse out here on these streets. And the same folks was over there on Cali praising and worshiping her just a few years ago, not even 2 years ago. They were running from channel to channel in behind her. Then they changed their tune. Now they running from this channel, that channel. Those are unstable people. I don't, go on. I'm gonna treat you nice while you over here, but if you leave, I ain't gonna miss you. I'm not clicking with everyone. And you can't. That's throughout life. You're never gonna click with everybody. You find people that you click with, and you build a relationship from there. And hopefully one day you can be able to call them a friend. But all this, hey this one and hey that, what y'all got to hey this and hey that? Do y'all really know each other than out here on YouTube? How many trips y'all took together? When you took this trip, did you really like that person, or is it something that person can do for you? See, it's motives to a lot of stuff. It's nice over here, Ms.V. We enjoy you for you. We learn from each other. Everyone, I love it from day one, is be respectful. And there are people who came over here and couldn't do that. And they think I miss them like a hole in my head, like a bad cancer. Treated you nice when you were here, but if you decide to leave, baby, I work with special needs. I don't need a channel. No. Packing drama to one chat to another. I do drama in my own life. Yeah, like I said, I can laugh at my own self. I ain't got to go around laughing at nobody or making fun of nobody else. Physical defects being put out. No. So, go on, just do you. Everything gonna be all right. That's what you want to do. And if that's how you got to get your numbers up, then fine. Okay. But leave the folks alone who don't go along with what you're saying. That's you can't bully people to make them like you. They're gonna like you or they're not gonna like you. They may find out, oh, I was wrong. She ain't bad after all. One thing for sure, she don't bother nobody. Ain't got time, don't want to. Nope, not my thing. I'm a very mature individual. Okay, about my business, about my life. Got time for yours. Our lives are not the same. They don't parallel. So keep it moving. We both gonna be just fine. I promise. You're gonna be fine at whatever it is you're doing. I'm gonna be fine at whatever I am doing. Okay, in the meantime, I'm trying to put this gravy on here. I think I'm gonna heat this up first because before I left and it's cold. All right. Now, where am I? Loving me, Tracy. I'm just me. No drama on my. Tracy, I think you'll get there better and in the long run if you just be you and let people get to know who you really are. Be consistent every day in what you're saying and what you're doing, even if it's just out here like we're chatting right now. I'm consistent with my chatting. I'm chatting with everybody, okay? I'm getting to know them for who they are. And they're getting to know me for who I am. Most of them know now Ms.V is laid back. She don't care about a lot of this foolishness out here. I'm too old for it. I don't care about the drama. I don't care to go back and forth with you. I don't care what you got, what you don't have, where you don't live, what you need, what you that with all of that. It's too much for me. I'm enjoying my life, my way. You know, we have choices. I could be with somebody, not be with somebody. I can do me. And I'm glad at this point. I just want to go on a date tonight. I I can do that. If I choose never to go on another date again, I can do that. I can do basically what I want to at this point in my life. Yep. Lay in the bed all day, lay in the bed all day. Get up and go to work, not work. Okay? Drive, not drive. It just don't matter. Live however. Just be happy with whatever you have chose to do in your life. That's it for me. That's it and that's all. Okay, now I need some gravy on here now. Okay. But you got a point there, loving me. I'm an older content creator. I'm not getting into all these old young folks drama and stuff. Okay. I can laugh at it. I can come out here and skit them and I can laugh at it and all of that, but I ain't finna deal with that every day. Taking up my time. That ain't what I want to do with the rest of my life. Go do you. Yeah, that's what you want to do. And some of the stuff that people think is so funny, I be looking like, what's funny about that? Some of the people you thought you knew, you don't really know these folks. Let's say, I bet Teresa's happy over deal with that on a daily basis. She can just live her life now and don't have to come out here listening to somebody mowing her down, because one good thing about a lot of this is that a lot of stuff never brought out has come out facts. So that's why I say you need to leave people alone, especially when you know you ain't sleeping in a rose garden, okay? Now, okay, I need a knife, and then I'm gonna sit it down, y'all. No, I better. Well, like I say, I bought the meat the first time, so I must have liked it the first time. I ain't make that thick 40-weight gravy to go with it either. Not me. Go down there, be done fell asleep on the bus and be out just snoring and the kids be laughing at me. Now I need a holder and I'm coming. I don't know what I did with the holder. I have no clue. I don't know. Y'all, what I'm gonna drink? Oh, I bought these. I guess I'll drink one of these. I didn't particularly like it, but it'll do in a rush. Okay. Okay, Myra. I don't know what kind of meat it is, but I'm going to taste it while I'm on here, and I'm going to tell you what kind of meat it is. Like I said, if I bought it the first time, I must have liked it. I don't know. Hold your horses. Okay. Dog vet, you need to get some napkins and sit it down now. Can't think when I'm hungry. All right, I got my napkins. I got my knife. I got my fork. Okay. A little light on the subject. Down. Oh, I ain't do bad. It's at 11:25 and I got home at 10. Hour and 25 minutes. Okay. This is what I did, y'all. Hold on. I don't look too bad. Broccoli. And rice. And like I said, I made a thinner gravy. I ain't eating that heavy rice with all that flour in there and go down. Oh, no. No, ma'am. Now, let me cut a little piece right here. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank thee for the food that has been prepared to nourish and benefit our body. In Christ's name we pray. Amen. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Y'all, this is chopped steak. That's what it is. And it's very tender. Hold on. All right, here we go. Here we go. It's chopped steak. It was tenderized steak is what it was. So I put it on the grill. I grilled it on both sides. And then put it in made the gravy, put it in the gravy. Now I'm eating. There it is. Okay. Where am I? Wait a minute. I gotta go back up and catch my... Hold on. Let me see. Because I know somebody said something crazy. Okay, I was right here loving me Tracy. All right. Jam, I don't do drama in my own life. Okay. All right. Okay. Love God, love people. Okay, Ada, we do. We love God over here and we love people. We do. We just know how to get people out of our lives that we don't want in our life. Everybody is not meant to be on your journey, Ada. Whether you love them or whether they love you, you'll find out in life that everybody that start out with you ain't gonna end up with you. Once you understand that, you pretty much, that's half the journey right there. Go on a date with a pimp, Miss Carpenter, pastor or not. Go on a date with Coop. Don't matter. No, ma'am, Miss Carpenter, I ain't gonna promise you that now. God, probably not gonna happen. Loving me, Tracy. Yes, Ms.V. Peace, come over here. I can hear you speak. Thank you, loving me, Tracy. And I got to get over there because it was for a while. I didn't even know you had a channel. I just thought that was your handle. And I've never really come over there and listened to your commentary. And I'm going to have to do that because you come into the chat all the time. Okay? Miss Carpenter, Pimp Pastor is more funny than Coop. Oh no, I ain't finna fool with no pastor. God ain't touched me. He ain't told me nothing about I'm supposed to be dating no pastor sitting up there trying to act like the first lady. I am not. No, ma'am. Sit up there in that choir and sing me a few notes and play me a few beats on my little tambourine and go on pay my little money and go to the house after I get the word, okay? No, Miss Carver, in that order. That's how we're gonna go. Ooh, y'all trying to be too much over here. I don't watch some of them because some of them content is way there and prove what they say. Way out there, you mean? And they can't prove what they say. I love watching Ms.V. She cracks me up with her laugh and facial expressions. We are good over here. I'm glad. Like I say, I ain't for everybody, but I'm for somebody. Ms.V, I have a topic. Okay, come on with it. We can discuss what do you think of the pastor in Alabama that was dressing in his wife's clothes and he got found out, wife and 3 children. I'm going to go and do some research and we'll talk about it tonight. He's in Alabama? Okay. What part of Alabama? And don't tell me from Birmingham because I'm going to make a phone call. I got family in Birmingham. Have a blessed day, Miss V. You too, Tajisti. Okay. Everybody's telling you have a good day. I don't care what y'all say. I see Miss V as a first lady pastor. I'm glad you see it and I don't see it. And nobody else probably see that either. I ain't no first lady, no pastor. I might get up there and do the James Brown or anything. You don't know. You know how I am. No, Miss Carpenter. I don't see myself as no first lady. No, ma'am. I think that's just not me. Because I like parties. I like having my wine. And you know how these people are? They be condemning me. My dress might be too short for them, or maybe I don't have on enough makeup, have too much makeup. Pastors' wives go through a lot. They are scrutinized too. Oh, I'm going to stay just where I am. When I retire in about 15 years, I want to work as a teacher's aide. I love the kids. Okay, Angel, you got a plan. That'll work. That, or you could substitute teach where you could go when you wanted to. Yeah, because they don't make bad money a day. I just wanted something more stable where I knew where I was going every day. And I wanted to get to know the children. I want to work with children, but I want to get to know them. Now, they're already asking me, what are you thinking about, after summer? Because we do get paid through the summer. Are you coming back next year? What do you think about the job? Are you going to take something different? I don't know. Y'all taking me too fast, okay? Half the year's not up yet. Let me make up my mind. I may want to do something different. I don't know yet, okay? I just want to finish this year doing what I'm doing this year. And then I'll have all summer to figure out if I want to work even, or where I want to work, or if I want to go back there. One day at a time. I don't make decisions like that. Looks like cube steak. That's what it is, Charlene. And it's tenderized. Food looks so yummy. Thank you. Where's Myra? What she got to say? Thank you, y'all. Jam Jam say looks good. Miss V. Charlene say looks delicious. And it is. But you know, I get out here and I get to talking. Food will get cold. You know, I don't want to eat. So I put the rice in the bottom of the rice cooker. Put the broccoli on the top and let it steam. Took the meat out the freezer, thought it was hamburger meat, was going to make a hamburger and french fries for lunch, but this is probably better and it's definitely more healthy for me because I got vegetables, I got protein, and the rice is a core, but it's not bad. This is jasmine rice, and I didn't do a 40-weight gravy. I did very little flour, just enough to put in there, so that's why it's not very thick. I don't need all that. Like I said, be back there. Children be laughing at me. They ain't finna laugh at me today. Ain't be now I would eat that. We don't care, Myra. And that says, I used to watch Callie in the beginning. I can't watch her anymore. She's nerve-wracking. I hear enough about what she's doing from the others. Yeah. We don't live the same kind of life or lifestyle, and I can't get into the things she's doing and saying, and we didn't raise our children the same. My kid, I would never allow her, as a grown woman, will be 43 years old on December the 19th, to come out here and talk to any content creator, young or old, with disrespect. It just wouldn't happen. She wouldn't do it, and she know I wouldn't allow her to do that. You're not going to be in my conversation over here, in my chat. I don't need you to defend me. I don't need none of that. You know, you in the medical profession, go save a life. That's what you do, okay? And I'm retired from many jobs in my lifetime. Tasha just told me the other day, she said, where do you go from here? You've done just about everything in the world you wanted to do. And I was told her the same thing. I don't know. I'll figure that out when I get bored with this or when I don't want to do this no more. I don't know. I just know I don't want to sit up in the house all day long. Okay, I'm tired of that. 13 years of that, I'm tired of that, okay? So I figured something out along the way. Keep me busy, keep me active, keep me around people, out and about. Because you get old quick if you're just sitting up in the house all day long. Even if you out here on social media and you sit up in the house, you still sitting up in the house. You ain't put on no clothes. You got up, you took a shower, you put on that dress that you got on. You're going to keep it on all day long. You're going to get up and do a few things around in the house. They don't get that. I get tired of being in the house. I don't go live often. It's lifestyle, a little bit of everything. Much love. Okay, Tracy. Ms. V, I can't picture you as a first lady. I know that's right, Jam Jam. My mouth, I have to. Ooh, you shouldn't have said that. Ooh, shut up. Ooh, they finna put me out the church. Ooh, you just lost your paycheck. I'm sorry, Pastor. No, And then it might have been something that got funny to me, and I bust out and start laughing just like I do out here, because I do that at church now. But they used to me down there. That's why I say I can't go nowhere else. I've been down there with them people so long, y'all. We all a big old family down there. Ms.V, yeah, I can't picture myself either, Jam Jam. Myra say, like, share, subscribe to Loving Me, Tracy, and thanks. Okay. Yes, it was a small town. His name was Bubba. Okay. So Bubba, what was his name? Oh, Bubba, the preacher in Alabama who dressed in his wife's clothes. I probably can just Google that and it'll pull up. And then we'll talk about it tonight. Y'all want to hear my opinion of it? Okay, we'll talk about it. That sounds good to me. Myra, good thing you agree with Miss V. Good. Hi, Mercy. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Hello to you, too. Mercy is giving me a thumbs up. I appreciate that. Come on in the chat, like, share, and subscribe. We good people over here. We don't bother nobody. We just sit back, chilling, relaxing, trying to have as much fun as we can along life's journey. That's it, and that's all. Ms. V and everyone, have a blessed day. You too, Elaine. Ms.V channel is easy like a Sunday morning in my Lionel Richie voice. You go, girl. And V, I don't go through a lot by my husband being a minister because they already know how I am. That mouth of yours, that's what I do. Ooh, put the prayer oil and wipe it. They don't cuss them. They'll tell hubby, I'm going to get your wife. They know I don't fake. Okay, Myra. I don't see Myra as a preacher's wife either, but I got to know her husband's personality, and he's good for her. She wouldn't be the Myra she is today if it hadn't been for him. He was good for her, okay? I have to ask him. On the other hand, they know, okay, I got that. Yes, I will eat that meat. Pass me a piece. I ain't. Nope, you talked about it. I wouldn't eat that meat because I don't know what it is. They just told you it's cube steak. I knew it was some kind of steak. Mm-hmm. Well, and that's what it is. It's good and it's tender, Myra. Very good. Y'all, many first ladies ain't on their best behavior. I know I wouldn't be, so that's why I don't need to go up there, because I got to answer to the man for even accepting that preacher when I know that wasn't for me. I had an auntie who did it. She was the funniest first lady. Everybody loved her. But I used to tell her all the time, you know you doing Reverend Finn and injustice sitting up there on the front row. And Saturday night, you was drinking up more beer than la, playing dominoes and having yourself a ball. And then you done got dressed up sitting up there. Yes, Lord, on Sunday morning. No. I can't. They dead and gone now, but baby, we used to have some fun with her, and the people at the church loved her because we had very similar personalities. I think she might have been a little bit funnier than me. Oh man. And she was a registered nurse by trade. Bubba Copeland of Smith Station. That's the name of the man. Screenshot that, baby. Write it down one. Bubba Copeland. And that name of the church was Smith Station. What name is that? Where was Smith Station? Okay. Hold on. Oh, wow. That Bubba committed suicide. What? He did all that and then he couldn't take what he had done. Amy, that's what they say. We're going to put oil on you afterwards. Yeah, you probably need some oil, Myra. Exactly, Miss V. Miss Carpenter, they don't support their husband. I was raised in a Baptist church, me too, where the wife sits there with their big hats and sitting there all prim and proper. That's no, Miss V. That ain't me either. Now, I can say this much about our pastor's wife. She is very sociable, but you can tell she's been a pastor's wife a long time. I want to say over 30 years. And she reminds me of a real first lady. She gets along with people. She tries hard to do the work of the Lord and help her husband in the church. They're giving her appreciation program, or they gave her one last Friday at another church in the Texas City area, all the pastors' wives. She's beautiful every Sunday morning. She takes her time. She's just flawless. But she come in there and she got her Bible pulled up. She's already read her lesson. I mean, and she's just all over the church, hands and everything, with the little children, with the elderly people, with the choir. But she's not a dictator. She want to know if you need anything. How can I help? That's who she is, okay? Yep. Charlene, he didn't look so bad dressed up, but God forgive us. Oh, well, I got to go look at that. That's some good commentary tonight. So I'm going to look up Bubba. You say he was in Alabama. Okay. Y'all gonna make me call my nephew and stuff and ask him about him, because he would know. Sure would. All right, so I've been on here an hour and 10 minutes. That's my time, y'all. I'm fixing to go finish eating my food and get on with my day. Hey, Naptown, you coming in? I'm going out. Catch the replay for me. American politician and pastor who served as mayor of Smith Station, Alabama. Mayor, too? Oh, he had it going on. Then I know my nephew and my sister know him. And he was the mayor. Okay, that's our topic conversation tonight. Come on in with it. Don't be late or you'll miss your date. I'll be back later. Y'all have a good day. Like, share, subscribe. See you later. Love you much. Bye-bye.